I'm Diego.
And I'm Noah. And welcome to the 23rd episode of The Pick.
Fun facts for all of you. Today is National Cereal Day.
That's cool. I had cereal for breakfast.
The good thing is cereal is so diverse. So if you haven't had any cereal, go ahead and have some for a snack.
Or dessert.
Enough about cereal, and on to calendar.
It's Sonia Monday. There's art club from 2:40 to 3:40 in room 104 and anime club at lunch in room 107. Do work, minors!
Hi, it's Minji Tuesday. All we have today is ASL at lunch in room 301, Campus Light in room 210 at lunch, Speech and Debate Club at lunch in room 205, and finally LGBTQ plus club at lunch in the library. Have a good week.
Hi guys, it's Lily Wednesday. Today we have Urban Hiking Club at lunch in room 205, Book Club at lunch 208, Anime Club at lunch in room 107, Creative Writing at lunch, Green Team after school 2:45 to 3:30, Yearbook at 2:45 to 3:45, and room 103, and Kindness Club at lunch in room 121. Do work, minors.
It's Trinity Thursday, Cake Pop Club in the Girls Activity Room at lunch. And there's 411 in room 13. That's all.
Hi minors, it's Eat Friday. All we have today is BSU at lunch in room 103, Skate Club from 3 to whenever after school. Have a nice week.
Garden Club will meet in the garden and after school on Wednesdays. Remember that. Stop by if you feel like checking it out.
Now let's see what's happening in Cooking Club with Club Hub.
Hey minors! We're here at Cooking Club for the annual bake-off, so let's go! Cooking Club wants to remind you that they now meet on Mondays at lunch instead of Fridays at lunch. Please go to the girls' activity room during lunch on Mondays if you would like to join. When we first arrived at Cooking Club, Miss Spencer had laid out a bunch of sweet treats for us to try. She even let me and Joy judge. A special thank you to all of the teachers who put their hard work into making these desserts. In Cooking Club, you build your cooking and baking skills. Make sure to tune into Club Hub next week to watch me and Joy interview some of the winners of this competition.
Remember to buy your tickets for the spring dance.
Tickets will be on sale through Wednesday, March 9th at lunch outside of room 111 for $7 each, cash only.
You must fill out the Steppin' into Spring Dance interest Google form before purchasing a ticket.
Are you
the Google
interested?
form will close at 5 p.m. today.
Are you interested in submitting one song request for the spring dance? Visit the Sutter website for the Google form link to send in a request.
Please note that your request does not guarantee the song will be played at the dance.
Now let's see Sign of the Week.
Hi, I'm Julia, and welcome to Sign of the Week. Now let's go on to Miss Tyndall to learn the sign. Thank you so much.
Hi minors, the sign of the week this week is thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
BSU will continue to meet every Friday at lunchtime in room 103.
We want to give a big shout out for all the participation during Black History Month and hope you learned something new.
This month is Women's History Month.
So this month we have a special Green vs. Gold that is all about women's history.
Seems cool. Let's watch it.
Okay, I'm here with Mira, and your first clue is she invented the cure for leprosy.
Alice Ball.
That is correct.
Alright, I'm here with Danny, and your first clue is she invented the cure for leprosy.
Alice Ball.
That is correct. Good job.
I'm here with Simon, and your first clue is she played a large role in the Stonewall riots and co-founded the Street Transgender Action Revolutionaries.
I'll go with Alice Ball.
Alice Ball. That's incorrect. It's Marsha P. Johnson.
Hi, I'm here with Elena, and your first clue is that she played a large role in the Stonewall riots and co-founded the Street Transgender Action Revolution.
Her nickname is St.
Saint of Christopher Street.
Is it Marsha P. Johnson?
Yep, that's correct. Good job.
Okay, I'm here with Aubrey. Your first clue is she became the youngest individual ever to be honored as Times Person of the Year. Do you need another clue? Okay, she is a Swedish youth climate activist.
Rude.
That's incorrect. It's Greta Thunberg.
Hi, I'm here with Alyssa, and your first clue is she became the youngest individual ever to be honored as Times Person of the Year. Can I have another clue? Yes. She is a Swedish youth climate activist.
Marsha P. Johnson.
That is incorrect. It was Greta Thunberg.
I'm here with Oliver. Your first clue is she was one of 8 female students in a 500-student Harvard class. Yeah. She was the second female justice and the first Jewish female justice. That's incorrect. It's Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Alright. I'm here with Brayden, and your first clue is she was one of 8 female students in a 500-student Harvard class.
My guess is Greta Thunberg.
That is incorrect. It was Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Since it's Women's History Month,
There was a PIC member that created a video on gender bias.
so let's see it.
Did you know that women didn't get the right to vote in the United States until 1920? That is 122 years after the Constitution was ratified. Even now, though women have equal voting rights, many feel like they're still discriminated against because of their gender. I decided to interview people of both genders to prove this.
I've not. I mean,
No, not necessarily.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
No.
No, I have not.
Yes.
I don't think so. No.
Overall, I interviewed 10 people, 5 girls and 5 boys. Out of those people, 4 girls felt that they had been discriminated against because of their gender, and 1 boy felt they were good. Since so many more girls answered yes, I decided to see the range of how they had been discriminated against. So for my soccer, my rec soccer team, a lot of the time, I was only like one of the only girls on the team, and I would always get picked last, or I would like never get picked, and that was really uncool. And I had been playing soccer for like 3 years by that point, and I played well, just nobody really wanted to pick me because I was a girl, and they saw that girls can't play soccer.
I mean, sometimes, like, not me personally, but when I read about, like, other people's experiences and, like, life, I just be like, oh, yeah, I can clearly see that we're definitely discriminated.
Because whenever I'm at school sometimes and I'm wearing, like, certain clothing, everyone is just, like, staring and, like, telling you to put on a jacket or, like, you're showing a lot of skin. And like I just feel really discriminated because when boys like wear tank tops and stuff, you see a lot of their skin. So yeah.
I guess when they would be like, we need 5 strong boys to carry this. I'm like, I'm strong, okay? I try. Yeah. As you can see, gender is discriminated against in almost every environment. Even one of the boys felt discriminated.
A lot of things are different compared to males than they are to females. Males, you're supposed to be like strong and you're supposed to think for yourself, compared to females who are like, as soon as they say something, it's a man's fault. Or as soon as something happens to you, it's the other person, the closest male possible. And I think that everyone should be equal, treated how if a female says rape, that it doesn't mean that when a male says rape that it's fake. Yeah.
Remember, boys can be feminine and girls can be masculine. We should all be treated equally, no matter what your gender is. Thank you.
Yearbooks for sale, yearbooks for sale. The yearbook club has been working hard on this year's yearbook. Buy yours now.
$45 to Miss Payne in the main office or online at yearbookforever.com. All sales end March 31st.
Well, that's all for this week.
And remember,
Stay golden, miners!